Hi, Collective. It's Shana. Collective, they cut the noise machine back on. It's alright. I got something for that. Whoever did it. Expect a gift. Ashe. If you're wondering what it is, think of the thing that you least would like and amplify it by 110. Ashe. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. Thank you, Most High. We are grateful for everything that Thou hast bestowed in and upon our lives. Ashe. All right, Collective, this one here. Oh, let's get the decks. We're using Money and Job, okay? The Character Oracle and Madet Collective. This one here will be another redemption, okay? And this series is dedicated to those courageous ones who have chosen to change their lives for the better, okay? Kudos to you. All right, let's see who we get. Who this, Archangel Michael? Who this? The King. Wow. Or King. Beautiful. Okay? Because whenever I look at this card, I see him, this person's very dark energy. Okay? I get Turkey. Could be Italy or Spain as well. Okay? All right. But let's see. It says sovereign of realms. Of realms. Okay? Monarch. Authority. Rule. Inheritance. All right. What type of life were they living or are they living? Maybe they're in the contemplation stage, okay? Show me the life, the lifestyle. I was told to get the money deck, so it's got something to do with money, Collective. Let's get those. All right, something about work. All right, thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, ancestors. What was the catalyst for change? Or what will it be? All right, let's get those two. Oh, that's a lot. Let's get this as the mystery. All right. Let's pull on these two. Who this? Redemption. This king. Someone's name could be king. Or someone is in a position, I feel, of some sort of authority. Okay? Like real serious authority. Okay? All right, let's go. What type of life were they living? I feel like it was all about the papers, Collective. If you are a king or someone ruling a nation, you need money, right? But I'm getting greed, okay? Possibly lust and narcissism, as well as just a lot of anger, heaviness in the heart. All right, what is this reading about? Redemption. Trish, okay? Maybe your name is Trish, or maybe you're someone that is helping to redeem someone, okay? Or helping them consider or look at their lives in a different way, okay? All right. Let's go. Let's see. What role does Trish play here? Neo-surveyor, okay? Could be the one, Collective, okay? Maybe, I don't know, maybe this was a relationship and someone feels like someone's the one, Collective, or they did. I don't know. What do we have at the bottom? Prentice, Collective, okay? We have ties. Okay, maybe this has something to do with a scheme or a hitman collective. Put the names where they go. Show me Prentice. What role does Prentice play here? Let's get those two. All right. I feel like we need this. Another mystery. All right, let's go. Divine will is being enforced. Okay, so that's important to know. Okay. All right. My stomach just grabbed. Who this? We have the king. Sovereign of realms. Monarch. Authority. Rule. Inheritance. Okay. So someone's inherited this position of authority as a king. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm getting a country. I'm in the U.S. Somewhere else collective. Okay, could be Turkey, Italy, Spain. It could be somewhere else. Okay. Who this? Redemption. The divine loves you very, very much. Wow, this is beautiful, collective. So maybe someone had to go through something in order to arrive at a certain conclusion, a perspective in life. Okay, let's see. Who this is getting very hot? Avengers, ancestors collective. This could be a mediumship. Okay, could be. It could be someone who's no longer here. And maybe this redemption speaks about how they redeemed themselves during their lives. Or maybe this redemption talks about coming to get you. Okay? To help you. Okay? Possibly. But we have Avengers. This is an ancestor card. And the divine loves you very, very much. Okay? I feel like the ancestors were sent by the divine. Show me who this. Range Rover collective. I feel like they're looking for you, collective. With Range Rovers, I think about rough terrain, okay? So I feel like this is a hard mission. It's tricky, okay? But I feel like your team, they're well equipped, okay? They've been sent by the divine. Divine will is being enforced, okay? By way of someone's ancestors, okay? Show me this Range Rover. It's not many cards. We ain't gonna be in this long. Fell out here on this king collective. Maybe someone's relative was a king collective. Like a real king. Show me. Dirty dealings. Okay? Maybe this is speaking about this ancestor who... They don't have to be an ancestor. They could still be present, right? But your ancestors are bringing this information possibly, okay? But let's see. There were dirty dealings. I'm not surprised, collective. Looking at that face. My flashlight collective, okay? He looks angry, okay? Looks like a lot of... I know I referenced this card before where I feel like this person may have taken a lot of people's lives. Or they're the cause of it. Or were. Show me. Johnson, okay? Maybe someone named is Johnson. This is my speculation. I just heard Johnson and Johnson, okay? This is speculation. This is entertainment, okay? Maybe this speaks of a connection that a king had with someone. Maybe this is the king's name. I do not know, collective, okay? Show me the dirty dealings. All right? Ancient underwater civilization. I'm getting the mermaids collective, okay? It's very hot, okay? Show me dirty dealings. The feds watching you, watching me. All right, so I feel like, or as well, they could be using water. Okay, maybe you have ties to this civilization, right? The mermaids, right? Or whatever civilization. Okay, could be the Nomo. Okay, but I feel like while they're watching you, they're being watched. The feds in this case could speak of your ancestors, the divine, okay? But put it where it goes. This could be someone who is alive and they engage in these practices. Or this could be speaking about an ancestor from the past, collective, and they wish to redeem you, okay? After having redeemed themselves, okay? Show me Range Rover. Maybe someone drives one. Maybe this has something to do with space or water. Maybe a water Range Rover. Maybe a submarine. Show me. Boogosphere code. Mysterious metal object found in Colombia, believed by some to be a UFO. So this is what this is. some sort of boogosphere. Maybe they use this underwater. Okay, they can use it underwater to track energy and capture it. Okay, Range Rover, they're seeking out a mission. This is like a scout vehicle. Show me. Paid to have their own mama taken out. Okay, a king possibly. Somebody collective. Okay, put it where it go. All right. Who is it that the divine loves in this reading? Not to say the divine doesn't love the other person, okay? But I'm saying, who are you talking about here? Okay, whomever it is who's released toxic connections, okay? Put the energy where it goes. It could be speaking of this person for who it is. It could be speaking about someone who's connected to this person, okay? All right, but I feel like this is you, collective, okay? But it could go the other way as well. Could apply both ways. All right. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections, I am free. I release all toxic connections, I am me. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections, I am me. I release all toxic connections, I am free. Okay, so someone who has listened to divine guidance. Okay, I don't know how far in before you listen, collective. Maybe you listen right off the bat, or maybe it took a while, collective. Okay, but either way, I feel like you got the message, and therefore your energy is free. Okay, they may still be working out the details, collective. Okay, who is this that's loved by the divine? Okay, show me. The sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow, the sun gon' blow. A starseed, collective, a very powerful starseed. Something about 432 hertz, okay? I feel like that speaks of healing, okay, as well as by sun, okay? But they're saying you're starseed, and I feel like a very powerful one. When you release, things happen, collective. The sun is affected, is what I'm getting, okay? They tried to capture your energy. And the release of this energy, collective, is almost like nuclear, collective, with an N in the beginning, okay? All right. So this is a very powerful person, okay? Ancestral or not, if it's you and you connected with your ancestors, maybe this is some sort of repeating pattern within the bloodline, okay? Maybe it happened to a king. And now it's something that you're breaking generational curses from, okay? Or it could be the other way, okay? All right. We're about to move on. This is who this is. Show me the sun gonna blow, and we're gonna go. The sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow. The sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow, the sun gonna blow. Evil Eye Protection 24/7, collective. What can they do? It's nothing they can do, collective. Whoever your apps might be. Okay, show me. Redemption. Cause and effects. The sun gonna blow, okay? Because you release, collective. How beautiful is that? Because you release, now the sun gonna blow, collective. Okay, it's gonna blow somewhere. It's gonna blow on somebody, okay? Maybe this is a part of the release. Maybe as a result of some sort of solar interaction, someone is now free, collective, after you release yourself. You know what I'm getting? Oh, wow. This is beautiful, collective. I feel like this is what they're saying, that you broke this generational curse over your family, your bloodline, collective. A family of kings, a bloodline of kings and queens, collective. Maybe there was some dirty dealing surrounding you, okay? This could be another way to look at this, okay? And because you release this toxic energy in this lifetime, you've freed your ancestors, and as a result, they love you anyway, but they love you super much for this, collective. You have ties to ancient underwater civilizations, okay? All right, show me. I think it was cause and effect or something, collective. Al. AL, collective. This could be this person. This king. Jimi Hendrix came out in the last read, and I get the father, collective. I don't know. Let's go. Show me. Shipping containers being used to traffic people. So I feel like this is what this person, this ancestor may have been involved in. As well as maybe your bloodline was a victim of this as well, okay? Maybe this is the person, maybe they're not a part of your bloodline. This could be an option as well, collective, okay? But they're the person who worked to enslave your bloodline, okay? But you release toxic connections. Therefore, your ancestors, the curses have been broken. They love you. They're rejoiceful, right? You're causing this sun to blow that could be affecting people, collective. And maybe someone is now wants to redeem themselves, okay? Shipping containers being used to traffic people. Special people, collective. Especially these kind of people in starseeds. Or just anybody they can make a dollar off of, okay? Show me this ancient water civilization. We're going to move on. We're about to close it. I think we're good on the time. Your family are bums that will never get back into your energy, collective. You're ancient. You're royal. And somehow you're related to this king, collective. Okay, show me. They will pay in multitudinous ways. Or this king preyed on your family, okay? But they're going to pay, okay? For these dirty dealings, which are human movement by force, okay? By way of shipping containers. One more. Archangel Michael, what country is this king in? Or was? Let's see. Real men take good care of the women in their lives, okay? I said, what country? Maybe it was a good land, collective. But they were a tyrant? I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know, collective. Let's go. What country? Florida. Okay, maybe this isn't a country, collective. Maybe this is where they're located. Florida. Or maybe this is something else. Someone that's a real man in Florida. Okay? I don't know, collective. Put it confirmation. There's a real man in Florida. Okay, maybe he's a king of something. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, let's go. This who this is, collective. You choose. Question number 2. What type of life were they living? Need a job, unemployment. So, okay, collective, they were a bum. Okay, forgive me. Living off of you or family members in secret, collective. Or other people's. Yeah, your family are bums. A family member, collective. Maybe they experienced a lot of unemployment throughout their life. It says need a job, and they look a little rough. You can't see them, but yeah, a little bit. Okay? Maybe, and he looks depressed, collective. He looks very depressed and angry, okay? I feel like someone lived a hard life, okay? And no disrespect to Jimi Hendrix's family, but his father, he was more on the meaner side, I feel. Okay, I think that's how they described him. And there was a lot of alcohol, okay? That spirit of alcohol, I feel like, caused a great deal of depression, okay? I don't know. Maybe someone was nicknamed King, okay? And I feel like this has to do with quantum entanglement. So it applies to many situations, many people's lives, okay? All right, show me. What type of life? Work from home, collective. They needed a job. Maybe then they started to work from home, collective, but maybe they didn't do the right types of things. Maybe they wanted quick money, fast money, collective. Okay, dirty dealing, shipping people. Let's go. What type of life did they live? New assets in order to come up, okay? I feel like they wanted to glow up. Maybe there's something about a dog as well, okay? Maybe this dog is the only person that received this king's love, okay? I don't know, okay? All right, let's go. What type of life did they live? Credit repair. I feel like someone was not good with their money. Someone was a tyrant, okay? This is what I'm getting. And they didn't have work, okay? So they learned to work from home, but the type of work that they did, it involved dirty deals, collective, okay? Hurting people. And I feel like it's a lot of them. What type of life were they living? Yvonne, wow. Definitely family, collective, okay? Definitely family, okay? Wow. What type of life were they living? Secrets are out. Okay, let's see, collective. Anytime we see this, we got to know what the secret is, okay? Because this is something, maybe a family member had an affair with a king figure, collective. And they had dirty dealings. This is my speculation, collective. They got together and they shipped people off against their will, collective. All right, show me what are the secrets that are out. Anna, this name is important. Okay, I feel like this links back to stolen inheritance. Okay, and we have inheritance here. Okay, show me. Maybe this is how this person became a king. Okay, secrets are out. The secrets. I am ascending and you can't come. Okay, that's the secret. That they wanted to ride in on your ascension, I feel, through your wealth, collective, and your energy with that Bucosphere. Okay. But they're being stopped. They've been stopped, okay? The divine is orchestrating this. Okay? Show me Yvonne. What role does she play here as it relates to these secrets in this king, okay? What are the secrets? That's the secrets. Human trafficking, collective. Dominant gene for their genes, collective, okay? Seeking out, scouting out dominant genes, preferably to start within your own family. This is what I'm getting, okay? Show me. It's definitely this, okay? This is the type of life, okay? And this is the problem. And this is why, yeah, it's a problem, collective. This is why the divine is going to clean it up, okay? You release these people, and they have to go, okay? All human movers, forceful movers, are being annihilated. Raise your vibration. They're being annihilated by way of the sun, collective. It's extremely hot in many places, okay? The sun is blowing, collective, okay? Maybe this is a part of the redemption, okay? Maybe it's not the type of redemption that many would want, okay? Or at least not the format. But I feel like this might be what they're saying, okay? All right. Give us a message from, I feel like this is an ancestor. Give us a message from this ancestor. No. Yvonne, tell us, who is this Anna? What role do they play here? Everything that was stolen must be returned immediately. This could be another family member as well, okay? Family stealing from family and selling family off into slavery, collective, okay? To the detriment of their own bloodline, but in order to fatten their own pockets. That's what I'm getting. Show me. Secret compartment, shipping containers, collective, okay? Planes falling from the sky. I used to have that dream all the time, collective. Even spaceships, right? Falling from the sky in my backyard, okay? But planes were the most significant ones, okay? Right, falling at your feet, okay? All right, let's go. Let's get the bottom of this. We're about to close it. Young, vitality, innovation, potential growth. I feel like this person, they did this when they were young, maybe. Something about youth as well as stealing young family members, collective, okay? All right, let's go. Show me this one. What type of life did they live? Job offer. This was the offer. Okay, they were unemployed. So maybe a king offered a family member, a feminine, this job, or vice versa, or maybe they both took on the job together, okay? And with that Florida is definitely something about mermaids, I feel, collective, okay? Yeah. All right, let's go. As well as the Empress. All right. Show me this plane's falling out the sky. This has to do with the sun blowing, collective. I feel like this speaks about the interference of these solar rays and solar particles and the adverse effect on planes, the instruments, okay? The engines, whatever, collective. Show me planes falling from the sky. We about to close it. Redemption. Show me. I should have got that one. Okay, let's get those. Let's get that one. All right. And we'll leave this here. All right. Secret compartment, collective. I feel like secret compartments within shipping containers. All right, last question. What was the catalyst for change for this person? Possibly this king. Show me. Maybe not, collective. Maybe it's someone else. Or maybe they're just talking about they're happy that you broke the curses and they're going to redeem a king, collective. Show me. Always gossiping. The catalyst. Talking. Someone was talking. Maybe their mouth got them in trouble, collective. Show me. Solar wind, collective. The sun. The sun. And maybe they were running their mouth on a plane, collective. Let's go. Radiation. Definitely the sun. Okay. The catalyst. The sun. The sun gonna blow. Solar wind moving solar particles. Okay. In someone's direction. I feel like neutrinos. Okay. Let's see. Radiation. Cosmic rays. Radioactive sun. Medical x-rays. Energy transmitted in the form of waves. Particles, collective. With solar wind. Come on. Come on, collective. All right. What was the catalyst? Stop trying to save people that don't want to be saved and save yourself. I feel like someone received some sort of awakening by way of solar rays, particles, activities, okay? And they knew it was a waste of time trying to save all the people that were connected to them, collective, in this type of dealing, dirty dealings, right? So, but they had an awakening that they should save themselves, collective. I feel like this is what someone's doing. Okay. All right, we're about to close it. The sun was the catalyst. All right, let's get this one. Now, let's start here first. Trish, forgive them, for they know not what they will endure. Okay, so forgiveness. Maybe this was a part of it too. Someone had to forgive. Okay, I'm sure you had many people to forgive. Okay. Neo surveyor, okay, like the one. I feel like somebody may have felt like someone was the one. It doesn't have to be this king, but maybe, okay? But maybe they got into a relationship. They felt like, oh, this is the one. They're going to change my life. And they did something terrible, okay? And the sun helped this person to awaken. Neo surveyor, launch date, September 2027. Telescope designed to hunt asteroids, comets, and comets that may endanger Earth. Okay, maybe this also speaks about tracking starseeds. Okay, show me. Administrative specialist, someone, maybe Trish. Okay, maybe this is an identifier for someone. Okay, all right, maybe that has something to do with this surveyor. What are they administering and specializing? What are they the administrative specialists of? Let's get that. In the reverse. Oh, maybe I put them in the reverse. Okay. Keep going. You're at the precipice. Danger, defeat. Maybe someone's doing something. Let's go. Raise your vibration. Okay. Could be Trish. Could be several people that are raising their vibration. Okay. This could be talking about a connection that someone had with a king. I don't know, collective. Okay. Exactly. But there are many scenarios out here. Okay. And they all can be valid. Okay. All right. Let's go. Apprentice. This could be another person. Let's see. Autistic adult. Maybe they're autistic, collective. Maybe you are. Maybe you're the person they came after. Let's see. Maybe you're the person the king sent this person after, or someone in your family, okay? Golly gee willikers, I uncovered all your lies, okay? An autistic adult uncovered all these people's lies, collective, okay? I'm thinking that they're embarrassed, okay? Let's go. Apprentice. Ebers Papyrus, Egyptian medical papyrus of herbal knowledge. I feel like this speaks of some sort of dark work that's been directed at you, okay? As well as, I feel like you're a healer, okay? But it doesn't mean that this person isn't having some sort of awakening, okay? All right. I feel like interaction with you and however this situation plays out or played out, right? It's causing a reaction in others, okay? Because it's affecting the sun, number one, collective, okay? And the sun and these particles are affecting these people. And some of them, I guess they have a heart, or there's something real in them, collective. And they're affected, okay? And some of them know it's time to go, okay? Where others, they're just, I don't know, they're like lost souls, okay? All right, but put the energy where it goes. We're almost done. Planes falling from the sky. Squid, collective, like cephalopods. Or you know what I'm getting to, like Sharknado, collective? Maybe there's going to be like a squid storm. Could be, collective. I know they've had fish storms, right? Could be. Planes falling from the sky. Or squids in planes, collective. I don't know. Maybe they're talking about the king and your family. Planes falling from the sky. Evil eye protection 24/7. Okay, so you could take this either way. A plane's going to fall due to your protection. It could possibly have a squid on it, okay, or a cephalopod. Or due to your protection, even if you're a cephalopod, the plane's not going to fall. You're going to be protected even if the plane falls, okay? Or let's see. You're protected from the plane falling if a squid or a cephalopod set it up for your plane to fall, collective. Okay? Something like that. Oh, one more. Planes falling. Tammy, collective. Okay? Put it where it goes. Okay? All right, let's read these and we're going to close it after we get the mysteries. I've been waiting for you. Let's baste you in butter sauce before we begin. I feel like there's some that will be redeemed. Okay? And they're going through, and others are collected. Some people will take redemption and others will have to be picked up and redeemed, okay? The sun is like you can get with this or you can get with that, okay? Stay hydrated, collective, okay? Show me. Clayton, collective. It's funny because I was just directed, because I always think about family, especially with this name, Yvonne, okay? This could be valid, okay? Maybe this is a message for other family members as well, okay? To stop involving themselves in this dirty dealing, okay? But also, I looked at this name. There's hearings or something going on with a person with this name, collective. I feel like this is relevant, okay? This is my speculation. Show me. Those are congressional hearings, okay? For a nomination to, I think it's the intelligence or something, okay? Show me. Divine will is being enforced, okay? I feel like this will that's being enforced is because this is the devil, collective. That's a devil cat, okay? We had a bashful Lyran in the last reading, okay? I feel like some people are going to hell, collective, for this movement of these young people, okay? Against their will all over the planet, okay? Or different places, right? And others they'll be allowed to save themselves, collective. But those that are going here, collective, I feel like that butter sauce is like solar plasma particles. They're dripped and drenched in it, collective. And it's so intense that this is where they go, collective. They can't handle it. They can't transmute that energy. All right, put these names where they go. Mystery card number 1 so we can close it, collective. You keep coming for me, gunning for me. Now you running for me. Shake my head. They should have been running all along, okay? But I feel like there's at least one, maybe more. They're getting out, collective. They're going to at least try to save themselves, okay? Show me. Mystery card number 2. Probate judge. I feel like this judge, they in trouble, collective, okay? They keep coming for you because they're greedy. They want things that do not belong to them, okay? And I feel like there's a consequence that has to be paid for that. All right, collective, like it if you like it.